make a little bit of sort of snack food today, a little bit of party food, or maybe Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, a few little nibbles when your guests arrive, you can give them something yummy. Now what we're going to do is to use some cocktail sausages, wrap them in some streaky bacon, put a little cocktail stick in there, and then sprinkle this beautiful brown sugar, put it in the oven, cook it up, and when they come out, delicious. So I'm just going to go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now, I went out today and I bought these from the shop. I've got my little sausages there, little sort of mini cocktail sausages, need to be cooked. Now when I buy me sort of sausages, I always try and buy ones obviously nice flavoured, but also with a really high meat content. Now these ones were the only ones I could get that were ready-made little cocktail sausages. They've only got 60% meat. So I bought those anyway. I'm sure they're still tasty, but I would prefer something in the 90s. Then I saw these ones. Now these are chipolatas, 97% meat. So I decided to buy a pack of these as well. And you know, what I've done is I've made one chipolata into 3 small cocktail sausages. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. But you know, if you're kind of at the supermarket or at a shop and you haven't got sort of the cocktail sausages that are really nice, just sort of, you know, twist them and make your own. Really easy. Now with the bacon, I've got streaky bacon. It's got a nice salty flavour and it looks really nice when it's all cooked up. So I've got a pack of streaky bacon. Then I've got some brown sugar. So just gonna, you know, liberally kind of sprinkle all the sausage and bacon with this sort of brown sugar, and it just makes a lovely sort of sweet coating, and it turns into a liquid and you can just baste it and you can pour it over the sausage and it's just delicious. Now I've got my little cocktail sticks there. Now what you can do with those is put them in water, because you know when you cook them up in the oven it just makes sure that they don't get burnt and they still look good. So just for half an hour put your cocktail sticks in a little bit of water and try and work it out, you know, how many sausages you're doing to how much bacon you're going to use and the cocktail sticks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use like half a slice of bacon per sausage. So you know, if you had like 30 sausages then you only need about 15 pieces of bacon, because you're going to chop those in half. So you know, kind of work it out on that basis. So now what I'm going to do is, you know, first of all show you how to turn a chipolata into 3 little mini sausages, and then we're going to start wrapping the bacon around the sausage and just pop a cocktail stick in there. Now with the chipolata, I've got one there, and what I'm going to do is look at it and think, right, we're going to split this into 3, like one there roughly and one there. So what you want to do is just very gently squash it down, and once you've squashed it then you can literally just twist it like so. And the same with this one, make sure it's squashed down first and then you can just twist it. And look at that, you've got 3 ready to go. So good quality sausages, and we've made our own little ones. Now what I would say is leave them and wrap the bacon around all 3 of them, cook them and then chop them at the end. The reason I say do that is because if you try and chop them now you might find some of the sausage might ooze out. So I would say leave them in 3s, wrap the bacon round and then cook them like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off my chipolatas under there, and then we can get on with wrapping the bacon around. Now before we start I'm just going to grab one of the streaky pieces of bacon, and I'm actually going to stretch the bacon very slightly. So just give it a tug and it will stretch out a little bit. Don't, you know, pull it too much, but just a little bit, and it makes it a little bit thinner, and then we've got plenty of bacon to wrap round the sausage. Now once you've got your bacon a little bit stretched, then we can just grab a sausage, look at that, pull it around like that. Now then I think we can trim this off, and I reckon that's about half a rasher of bacon. And then once you've got it sort of wrapped, just try and put a little cocktail stick and just leave it there. So I've got all my sausages and I've wrapped them in bacon and put those cocktail sticks in. So what I'm going to do is transfer those onto a baking tray, sprinkle them with some lovely brown sugar just to give them that really nice sweet coating on the outside. So I'm just going to get the brown sugar. Now I'm not going to measure it out. I'm really just going to pour loads all over it. and it'll be delicious. Look at that. Plenty on there. Beautiful. So what we want to do now is to make sure you've got a preheated oven, and then we're going to pop it into the oven, cook it up, and these will be absolutely delicious. So we're going to put the sausage and bacon wraps into a preheated oven, temperature wise 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit, gas mark 4. Now in total you want to be cooking them for about half an hour until the bacon and sausage got a really nice colour. Halfway through, tip all the juices in a bowl and pour it back over the sausage and bacon wraps just to make them really delicious. So put them in the oven and cook them for about half an hour. So I've been cooking these sausage and bacon wraps for almost 30 minutes. Let's have a look at that. Look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. Look at the colour on the bacon. Oh, it smells so good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out, put it on the table, and then we're going to transfer it onto a plate and we're going to try one, or more than one. So I'm just going to carefully put those on there. Obviously you can make it look really nice and decorative. I'm sure you can do a lot better than me. So I've just laid some of them out. Now I've also got these ones, if you remember, that are all kind of joined together. The chipolatas. Ooh. We'll just put those on there as well. Now I've actually washed these scissors in case you're wondering if it's raw meat and whatever. Just chop them. Look at that. They look like the others, but I'm sure those ones are going to be much more delicious. So again, just put the other ones on there, chop them down with a pair of scissors, nice and easy, and just really get the plate looking so you've got some yummy food on there. Look at that. So we've got those sausage and bacon wraps with that lovely sweet coating. I've just got to try some of that. Oh, let's try this one. This looks good. Let me just show you that. Oh, that looks really nice. I'm going to try that. This is one of the ones with the sausages that haven't got so much meat, but I'm sure it's going to taste good. Oh, beautiful. That sweetness of the brown sugar really is delicious. You've got to try this. Now I'm going to try one of the other sausages, one of those chipolata ones. Just show you that a little bit closer. Oh, happy Christmas. Let me try that. Oh, that sausage is so much more delicious. It's unbelievable. This is really nice. Push the boat out, Thanksgiving, Christmas, buy yourself some nice sausages, good ingredients. I hope you have a good one, happy holidays, and I'll speak to you soon. The original Naked Chef.